So I've been in the southeast for 26 years, but this farm here itself's going on 18 years now. I'm Nick Radford from Radford Pastoral Partnership. We've got about 11,000 acres in the southeast of South Australia, over 5 properties. I think the furthest one's about 55 k's away. We're running 5,500 Angus cattle. We're sort of calving 2,600 cows this year. Sort of made it our own a little bit, I suppose, is probably the best way to describe it. Cut a lot of paddocks up smaller, upsize the mobs of cattle just to rotate around a bit better, just to utilise the feed better. Added a few laneways and a few more extra waters, and yeah, pretty much just sort of made it suit our needs, really. We're really focused on making things easy for everyone here. We've only got 3 or 4 of us actually, including the wife, working on the farm. So to make everything easy, laneways, gates that swing, things like that to really mainstream, which helps productivity and make life just easy pretty much, which has a good overview on the whole business, not so much just in the paddocks, but for the cattle yards and the different technologies that we sort of go forward to use. Well, there's a national requirement to have the NLS tags just for lifetime traceability on the cattle, but we actually use that in conjunction. We monitor weight gain using our scales to monitor the cattle, just to forecast what weight gains they're making and when you might be able to sell them, put them to market. So we induct the cattle at weaning, give them all their vaccines and etc. Put them over the scales, that's your base weight. They're put into the database on our scales there. And then periodically we'll weigh them as the time needs. So this time of year it's sort of cold and wet, they don't gain much weight. But then in spring, you can see the weight gain. It'll show you that they put on 1 kilo a day since you weighed them last, or 1.5 kilos. You can then forecast your sales based on that. We did a trial with True Test to trial the new NLS tags there 2 years ago, and out of 450 tags put in, I think we test read them probably 5 times over the period. Not one failed, as in they all picked up on the reader, and they all still had good retention. They're all still in the actual ear, because sometimes you do get a cow rub its head through a fence and rip one off on a bit of wire or something, but these were all still there, and they're all still red, that's great. So we use the Z2 tagger to put all the NLS tags in our calves at calf marking time, which yes, it's good easy action, and it's a quick release, so it's actually handy to use, and you don't find any problems. You don't tear your ears. It is good to use on my big soft hands. Another thing we're going to do is have an automatic crush to do the auto drafting and weighing. It's probably the next road we're going to go down. Save a bit more on labour, make life a bit easier. Even talked to our rep about the walkover weighing system that can weigh the cattle in the paddock before they come in, so it will segregate them. If you want to pick a weight gain of 500 kilos, as they walk over, they'll draft the 500 kilos that way and leave the rest in the paddock to graze. Well, I guess to start with, we had to put them in, and it was just a thing you had to do, but it's going forward, it's been a really good help to our business for average daily weight gain, to monitor the cattle, keep a good track of the cattle. The products we use now are pretty reliable. We haven't had any dramas. Like retention rate's a big thing to make sure they don't lose the tag, because then you do lose lifetime traceability of that animal. So reliability is a big factor to what we make decisions to what we buy. Just a good relationship and a good product, to be honest with you. It's pretty as simple as that.